Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Dave Show. We have a good episode planned for today, but first, I just want to shout out to today's sponsor. It's Ernest Watkins 334. I was going to try to do a Watkins impersonation, but everybody would just immediately turn off the episode. But thank you again for sponsoring the show. We definitely appreciate it, and we're glad that you're part of the channel and that you keep on coming back for more. All right, well, let's get on to the rest of the show. We've got a couple comments from Donald Trump. Pam Bondi has been sworn in, and she gives a statement, and then we get to the crazies, starting with Congress melting down on Elon Musk. So I tell you, President Trump is going so fast with everything that he's pumping out with these executive orders and whatever the other stuff that he's doing. He's going at a ludicrous speed, and the Dems cannot keep up, and they're literally pulling their hair out. So anyways, let's get to it. 10,000 subscribers. Let's do it.
I'm happy to sign it if it's Iran and their proxies who have threatened to retaliate against you and your team by killing you guys for taking out Soleimani.
Well, they haven't done that, and that would be a terrible thing for them to do, not because of me. If they did that, they would be obliterated. That would be the end. I've left instructions. If they do it, they get obliterated. There won't be anything left. And they shouldn't be able to do it. And Biden should have said that, but he never did. I don't know why, lack of intelligence, perhaps. But he never said it. If that happens to a leader, or close to a leader, frankly, if you had other people involved also, you would call for total obliteration of a state that did it. That would include Iran. So I'm signing this, and it's a very powerful document, but hopefully we're not going to have to use it.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate FAFO. It would not end well for Iran. So kudos for President Trump for sending out that harsh warning. Very stern.
On Guantanamo Bay, is there enough space there to accommodate?
There's a lot of space to accommodate a lot of people, yeah, so we're going to use it.
Can you talk a little bit
We
more
have
about
it. It's
why?
already up. We have it for nothing. But we can do less expensive and even more secure. We've had other countries come to us saying, we would love to do that. We would love to take your criminals, and we'll maintain that. We'll be their jail. And I'm only talking for the most severe cases. Like, I watched that guy on tape pushing the man into the subway last week. That
horrible
man that did that is a real bad guy. Many
piece of
arrests. And do you think you're going to convince him someday to be good and a wonderful, wonderful citizen for our country? It's never going to happen. I want to get those people out. I'd love to get them out along with the illegal migrants. The migrants are rough, but we have some bad ones too. I'd like to get them out. It would be all subject to the laws of our land, and we're looking at that to see if we can do it.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, he's right. That guy is never going to be reformed, and there's so many of these people in prison, American citizens, that are never going to be reformed. And why should we sit there and shell out money? I mean, I guess we're still shelling out money, but it's going to be more concentrated. You know what I mean? Like if they're all in Gitmo or maybe other places down in South America. I don't know. That would be horrible for them, but frankly, I don't care. So get them out. Get them out. That's good stuff.
Confirmed as the next Attorney General of the United States, my overriding objective will be to return the Department of Justice to its core mission of keeping Americans safe and vigorously prosecuting criminals. And that includes getting back to basics, gangs, drugs, terrorists, cartels, our border, and our foreign adversaries. That is what the American people expect, and that is what they deserve from the Department of Justice. If confirmed, I will do everything in my power and it will be my great responsibility to make America safe again.
And just a quick note, as of the recording of this episode, the first 10 illegal immigrants had arrived at Guantanamo Bay. So that's good. That's good stuff. That's good news. And it'll be interesting to see how fast Bondi's leadership will start to tamp down the crime in local cities, where these mobs or small groups of people go and they just totally ransack businesses, whatever they may be, and just leave without nothing. Nobody's trying to stop them. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that stop.
Ministerio de Turismo y Deporte, afuera. Ministerio de Cultura, afuera.
Heck yeah.
Ministerio de Ambiente y Desarrollo Sostenible,
Pronouns.
afuera.
Gone.
Ministerio de las Mujeres y Género y
USA.
Diversidad, afuera.
Gone.
Ministerio de Obras Públicas, afuera.
See ya.
We will not take this. We will fight back.
Fight back! Fight back!
And as I close out, because I know we've been out here for a long time, and God damn it, shut down the Senate.
Wow.
We are at war.
Okay, isn't that an act of treason or a treasonous statement to say that you're at war with America? I don't know. I think Cash might be seeing his first case. Something should be done.
Anytime a person can pay $250 million into a campaign and they be given full access to the Department of Treasury of the United States of America, we are at war.
That's not what happened. They created a Doge, and he was not set apart, but I mean, he was put in charge of Doge, and he's doing his job. The only problem is that he's going after all these slush funds of the Democrats and the liberals, and they're really pissed because he's starting to take away their money. That's all there is. That's all there is. Just see who's screaming the loudest. And those are the people that are taking the kickbacks and getting enriched from these agencies, from all the, I don't know, all the, they're giving grants and other stuff. You know what I mean? It's just, there's a lot more of this rot that is going to be found. Mark my words.
With unprecedented organizing, mobilizing, agitating, we will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a Nazi Nepo baby.
He has broken the law time and time again.
Brother.
This cannot
Whatever.
stand. He must be held
Blah,
accountable.
blah,
He
blah.
must be made to pay.
Blah, blah,
We
blah.
must enforce the
This is my question. This absolute horrendous dirtbag of a human being, Waters, Maxine, she is a horrible person. I don't know how she keeps getting elected. She is evil. I'm just saying, she's an evil person. She wants to incite violence all the time against the Republicans and conservatives and people that follow Trump and Trump himself. And she's always at the forefront of all these stupid rants and raves that the Democrats. Oh my gosh, I don't even like looking at her. But she's always like right there at the front, spewing the venom. Ugh. She looks. Ugh. She's a bad person. I don't like her.
This dude is probably one of the most unintelligent billionaires I have ever met.
What did you say?
Or seen. Or witnessed.
Wow.
Which, you can probably even glean that from watching these people on TV.
Yes, pot meat kettle.
Anyways, all of that is to say is that they don't do their homework. Clearly,
Right.
like,
They do.
they're putting 19-year-olds in at the Treasury. This dude is not smart.
Dude, those guys who the 19 or whatever those guys are so smart. It's off the chart. I guarantee you those guys or gals, I don't even know who's making up that call it a board, I guess, but those guys are incredibly smart. So you're the one that's a stupid AOC. My gosh, calling Elon dumb.
And the danger in the lack of intelligence and the lack of expertise that Elon has. I mean, this guy is one of the most morally vacant, but also just least knowledgeable about these systems.
What other bad thing can I say
we
about
really
Elon?
know of? But the point is that what that means is that they're going to hit a button inevitably. They are going to hit a button and things can go sideways.
Millennials and people and Gen Z and all these folks that come after us are looking up, and we're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is your biggest issue is how are we going to pay for it?
That you're like totally being like sucked into this huge lie. So she says the world is going to end in 12 years. That was in 2019. So we still have a few more years, fortunately, before the world is completely obliterated. But thank you, all-knowing, all-wise AOC, for giving us the warning that we will be dead in just a few years. So I guess we could just all stop paying our taxes and, I don't know, maybe stop going to work or whatever. Like, she is such a buffoon. She lives in clown world.
We cannot allow Elon Musk and a small group of people to secretly behind closed doors.
He's loving it. This is funny. Give a Democrat a fish and he'll eat for a day. Teach a Democrat to fish and he'll steal your rod, take your wallet, sexually assault the fish, and then blame President Trump. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. That's so funny.
So Elon Musk and Donald Trump are shutting down USAID, and boy, do I have a story for you.
This is
okay,
interesting.
so again, keep in mind that I used to be at some point a supporter of these type of programs. I was like, yeah, why not? Like, U.S. should be supporting democratic cultural initiatives that help a country progress. And in part of that is obviously, as the White House Secretary said yesterday, that includes cultural programs. On the surface, why would we not want to support a country allowing women to work? And so part of this, like she said yesterday, are a lot of cultural programs. USAID is not just about food, shelter, and whatever. It's also a lot of it is stuff like she mentioned yesterday, and a lot of it is crap, frankly. So let's get to the story. Okay, so I'm in Egypt on a solo trip. Okay, I love Egyptian history so much. I was like, you know what? I was in the region. I'm going to go to Egypt and I'm going to experience it. I get a day tour and I'm like, okay, can you please take me around to the most amazing sites? Guys, the first site we go to, many things are stolen. They're in the most decrepit condition I have seen things in. It was genuinely one of the saddest things I've ever seen, especially because I have so much love for Egyptian history that I was like, wow, this is so sad. Things had dust. They were just in the worst shape ever. Yeah, anyways, dust. Every time we go to a site,
that's not that bad.
We see a lot of signs like sponsored and funded by USAID. Sponsored and funded by USAID. The crazy thing is, a lot of these things are missing. One site we go to, an entire statue, like full-blown statue, is missing. And on the bottom there's a plaque, funded by USAID. And so finally I turned to the tour guide and I'm like, hey, where are these things? Like, we've been to like 2, 3, 4 sites now, and every site we go to, there's things missing. And it says, funded by USAID. Like, where's the stuff? And she looks at me and she's like, well, I mean, And I'm like, no, I don't know. And she's like, well, it's gone for repairs. And I'm like, what? And it turns out a lot of these things are just basically gone. We have no idea, as U.S. taxpayers who funded this, where are they?
Yes.
And it was just a hot mess. So you know what? I get it. I get the frustration of all of us that are working hard for money Our money is going to fund these cultural whatever programs, and where has that money actually gone? Because I'm telling you with my own eyes what I saw, things were just missing, and many times they were basically stolen.
Shocking.
And it's
shocking.
Crazy. So
shocking that all this money is just going over there, and the things may have been built or whatever, constructed, but then they're gone. There's no oversight. The money is completely wasted at that point, and millions and millions and millions of our tax dollars, they basically just, you know, the USAID just wipe their butts with it, and they don't care. And most, I would say probably a lot of that money is probably kicked back to the Democratic Party. That's how they get that's how they get rich. That's how these congressmen and women, you know, go into Congress with like net worth of like, you know, maybe $1 million or something, maybe less. But then when they get out of Congress, they're like multi-millionaires. How does that happen? How does that happen?
So yeah, I think it was a matter of time, and I'm happy the time is now for us as U.S. citizens and our government to be like, hey, by the way, the free ride is over.
That's
because
right.
Where has this money gone? Where has this money actually gone to? Have we enabled these leaderships and these governments to perpetuate cycles of corruption, or have we actually helped them? And honestly, looking at it right now in 2025, have things really changed for that much better? So maybe we have actually been enabling this for the very long time.
Wow, I'm glad that she finally woke up to the truth. And I hope that more Americans do, because the more we do, the more this corruption will be rooted out. And right now, Trump is our best hope to actually get things done. And, you know, when Vance takes over in 4 years, I pray that he will continue the mission. So... All right, so this is Jody Ernst, who is like, I like her, but sometimes she's like, makes me nervous. But here she's talking about some of the cultural programs that USAID has sponsored over the years. I don't know if this is just last year, but anyways, this is so retarded. It's infuriating. So here we go. So we've got $2 million for Moroccan pottery classes. Really, $2 million? When we have homeless people and people that have been just absolutely devastated by the hurricanes and the fires out in LA, and we're spending just $2 million, we're throwing it down the drain on Moroccan pottery classes. Really cool. And we've got $2 million promoting tourism in Lebanon. That's completely wasted money. Who in the heck is going to Lebanon for vacation? Nobody. That's who. And this is great. $20 million for a Sesame Street show in Iraq? Are you kidding me? We've got Sesame Sharia. Is that what we're doing? This is crazy. Come on now. Oh my gosh. I hope these are not real images. But you never know. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past a Sesame Sharia, Sesame Street type show. Absolutely stupid. And then it says, it's amazing that we have veterans and other folks roaming the streets homeless, but we have $20 million to blow on Sesame Street show in Iraq. I've never in my life been more disappointed in our government. Oh my gosh. I 100% support Elon Musk and Doge. To hell with this ridiculousness. Yes, I totally agree. And then another comment says, consider the number of people impacted by disasters like Hurricane Helene, the East Palestine incident, and the crisis in Hawaii. I kind of forgot about that one. The funds could have been used to aid these victims. Yeah, but give $20 million for Sesame Street, but give $700 per person in these devastated areas. Or per family, I should say. It's crucial that we prioritize helping Americans before allocating any funds abroad, yes. And we need to ensure that government spending is transparent and not misused. That would be nice. Like it has been through USAID. Yes. Very corrupt. Oh, wow. Sending Ukrainians to Paris Fashion Week. I don't know what that's all about. That seems pointless. And then we've got 9 million to feed Syrians, but ended up in the terrorist hands. Come on now. And then we've got 1 million for risky research in Wuhan lab. And we all know how that turned out. Was it over 15 million dead worldwide? And no one's going to jail for that?
Cadaver Joe Biden, smoking Joe Biden, pardon Dr. Fauci. Why would Cadaver Joe Biden pardon the world's most famous doctor? And there's a lot of famous doctors. There's Dr. J, there's Dr. Pepper, Dr. Scholl's, okay. Dr. Seuss, Dr. Strangelove, Dr. Feelgood. Why would you pardon Dr. Fauci? What kind of a doctor has a pardon? When I go to a doctor's office and I look on their wall while I'm waiting to have my consultation, I want to see degrees. This medical school, he went to a Columbia Medical School, Cornell Medical School. He studied this kind of medicine, that kind of medicine. I want to see pictures of him on vacation with his kids. I want to see a picture of him with his grandkids in Aruba. I want to see success. I don't want to look up on the wall and go, what is a pardon? I don't want my doctor to have a pardon letter on his wall. Why the would you pardon Dr. Fauci? What the did Dr. Fauci do to us? When I go into a doctor's office, I don't want anything. When I'm going into my colonoscopy, if I'm laying down about to get my colonoscopy and I'm looking up at the doctor and I see a pardon, a letter of pardon, I'm like, what the did you do? Why you got that letter up there? Stop the procedure. Stop. I'm getting up off the table. You're getting heart surgery and they give you that medicine, that Michael Jackson. The last thing you want to see before you go out to get heart surgery, brain surgery, kidney transplant, or anything is a letter of pardoning from your doctor. What the did Dr. Fauci do that he needs pardoning? If he didn't do anything, he wouldn't need pardoning.
He had his hand deep in that Wuhan cookie jar. Okay? Like, he is so responsible. I don't know how things are going to be squared up in the afterlife, but I think he definitely has some explaining to do to somebody up there about how many millions of people were affected by the things that he was directly involved in. Piece of crap. All right, we got some more stupid illegals doing donuts. And the cops are just letting this happen. Apparently he's a dumb illegal because he doesn't know how to drive. Oh, this is funny. What does it say? Poisonous creatures will often develop bright colors to warn others of their toxicity. That sounds about right. Oh, that's so funny. They're mimicking nature. That's
you
funny.
say I make you nervous, a tragedy. I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way.
So, just before we get through this, because this guy is absolutely disgusting. He was like some kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. He was like some kind of kink expert, sex psychologist. He was dealing, I believe, with I don't know what age group entirely, but like gender decision. I don't know. He was all into that crap, and he just got arrested for child pornography. And so anyways, crazy libs, they are what they are. You want these people to be
someone to clean up,
interacting with your children.
Some things never change, never change.
Now, I had to change out the music because of YouTube.
On your arm, once you
so it doesn't match up.
Bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same.
This guy is mentally ill.
Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees.
How creepy.
You know some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again.
Oh yeah. Day 7 of wearing red lipstick to school until we get a new president. So brave.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids.
I have a strong inclination that this man would be wearing lipstick regardless of who is president. So this is, I call shenanigans on this guy. Give me a break.
In the cradle's profanities. I see the world through ice.
It's a nice color though, I guess, you know.
Cross out the ones who heard my cries and
it's not for me.
Weep.
But to each their own.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright.
Wow, this is really going a long time.
Breathe, but that's all
I'm sorry. Thank you. Took long enough. Oh, you're so cute. Such a patriot. So brave. Okay, you can end now.
If you voted for Trump,
I did.
That means you are in support of what he is doing to our
patriot.
queer community. And you know what my message is? Get the fuck off my page.
Oh, man.
With concentration camps looming in the United States, here's what queer people are doing.
Right.
Yes, I said concentration camps. You can.
Yeah, you are an idiot. Yes, we already know that.
MAGA.
Yeah, F MAGA.
We are getting a go bag ready. We are getting all of
our
our documents ready. So driver's license, birth certificate, social security card, passport.
Okay.
Now, if you have to revert your passport and your documents to previously said gender identities that you were born with, do so.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do so with my driver's license that says X on it in the state that I'm in. I'm going Monday to revert that to my gender assigned at birth. So, the next step, we're going to have a go bag with shoes, clothes for 7 days, dehydrated food, think astronaut food for 7 days.
Oh, gross.
We're going to have $1,000 cash or prepaid credit card on hand.
Okay.
And this is just for the emergency. This isn't for permanency. This is for a week of getting by off the grid. We're going to have anything ready for the pets that we're taking with us. So put some cat litter in your trunk. Put some cat food or dog food in your trunk. Make
Now, is that for the pets or is that for you? I'm confused.
sure there's a leash there. Make sure you have everything ready for everything.
Again, is the leash for the pets or is that for you? I'm kind of confused.
Thing that you're taking with you. Make sure your medication is available and in extra stock. So stock up on it. Ask your doctor for a 3-month supply at one time. Keep your gas tank full.
Why is he
have all of this stuff available and ready to go in a moment's notice for every single person in your family.
Like he's really proud of it.
You do not need a passport to get into Canada or Mexico. You just need your documents.
Look at my nails.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't have a passport ready to go.
I did a great job.
Have a beautiful day and stay safe, my transgender family.
Stay safe.
All MAGA hate on this video will be deleted and blocked.
Because my nails
So please boost this video
fabulous.
with positive thoughts for other queer people and what you are doing to make sure that you are safe. And being safe does not mean hiding who you are. I am still going to live my life out loud every fucking day. But I'm getting ready to go if need be. And when I am traveling, I won't be having nail polish and beard color in my beard.
There it is.
I'm going
My
to be
nail
stealth
polish.
as I'm traveling. But once I get to where I need to go, I'm still going to live out
narcissistic.
loud and speak up every day for the next fucking generations of queer people. Have a beautiful day and stay safe, my transgender family.
And F everybody else.
I am proud of you all.
Ah, awesome. What a dick. Jeez Louise. That's a crime. That is a crime right there what he did. And I hope he gets busted for it.
I'm also a part of marginalized groups that have been historically oppressed, and it's like keep on raising awareness and like slaying. Like I hope that like we reach more equity soon.
We actually have a equity commitment form. You can actually give up your spot at university for a member of the Tongva tribe. Is this something that you'd be willing to do for this underrepresented, underprivileged community?
Guess. Honestly, no, but I hope somebody else does. That's great.
And that is what all of liberalism is all about. It's what Marxism, take everybody else's money and do the good things, but don't take a dime from me. I'm not going to make an ounce of sacrifice, but everybody else can totally sacrifice to the point of death. You know what I'm saying? These people are so stupid.
Not currently. I would need to think about it more.
Wow,
I personally don't view myself as privileged. I don't think I would be willing to give up my spot at UCLA. I think that my ethnicity's representation is also important. I'm a Black student.
Who should we find to give up their spot?
That's a tough question. Anybody that is willing and feels that they're represented in the right.
Basically, anybody that's not me. Or it's not Black.
Right way here.
You know what I mean? I can't make a split-second decision.
I have an update on the date. This man is so fucking fine. Like, holy shit. As you can see, my lipstick is gone. I was looking up at this man. I'm 5'10". I was wearing my heels.
That's pretty tall.
And I was looking up at this man when he was kissing me. I was like, arms around his neck, looking up at the...
So he's trans?
I'm gonna have to tell this man that I'm trans, and honestly, if he doesn't accept me, it will destroy me. It will be my 13th reason.
I don't understand that 13th reason. But look, I will be completely honest. If I saw this dude on the street, I probably wouldn't even bat an eyelash thinking he was a woman. Because he's one of those few that in my opinion, pulls it off. He's actually looks pretty good as a woman. And man, if I was kissing her though, or him, thinking he was a girl, and then finding out that I was actually kissing a dude, oh my gosh. That's when you start hearing these stories of trans people being beat up because they deceive the men. Heterosexual men do not want to be kissing other men, okay? I don't care how you dress up. That they never want to do that ever. So yeah, I hope it goes well for this guy, that he doesn't get the crap beat out of him. And man, how disgusting for him to just deceive this dude and thinking that he's a woman and going as far as to basically sounds like making out with the guy. And the guy apparently had no clue. Oh my gosh, I'd be so pissed. I'm sorry, I'd be pissed, and I think that's what every heterosexual guy's reaction would be. So, boo on you, dude.
Like, I can't stop thinking about him. Hottest man I've ever dated. Like,
so he's dated more than one heterosexual guy. Oh my gosh, that's just so horrible.
God non-binary? I'm confused. So God is not literally a man on a cloud with a beard in a dress, right?
Okay, that's borderline sacrilegious. God is not wearing a dress. If anything, he's maybe wearing a robe, which is different from a dress. I mean, I don't know what he's wearing. He's probably sporting a just killer 3-piece suit. You know what I'm saying? He could wear anything he wants. Dress. How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Not literally that. But if we put that aside for a second, the Holy Spirit is non-binary.
Gosh. You really digging this hole? You really going there?
Or agender, right? If it's the same entity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, that seems really trans to me.
Well, that's not what I believe. I believe they're 3 separate entities. I believe that the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, as he says, is a man in spirit form. And that God and Jesus are 2 separate entities, that they have bodies of flesh and bone, but they've been, they've been perfected. So they're I believe they're 3 different entities. But a lot of people think they're one, and there's a lot of confusion on that. Whatever, you can believe what you want. I'm not judging.
Maybe trans people are the closest to God.
Gosh. Oh gosh. Dude, you're gonna get struck by lightning.
Gender child has made me so much more interesting.
Because it's all about me.
So much more wise.
Yes. Because I'm so narcissistic. So narcissistic. It's just it's unbelievable.
I don't know what to do. I have no answers. They're kicking me out of my hotel room because I asked them to wear an N95 mask.
This gotta be old.
And they said that if I wanted that, I was at the wrong hotel and I had an hour to wait.
Maybe it's not old. I don't know. These people are crazy, so...
I don't know where to go. I'm almost out of money. More scans just keep getting added to the docket. I don't even have one fully functioning arm at this point.
Wow, the blessings and joy that transgender dysphoria brings. This guy is just swimming in it.
My mom isn't answering the phone. It's not like we were estranged. I literally... Because she was super abusive, and I still want my mom, but I don't know what to do.
There it is.
Where do I go? What do I do?
Little kid at heart.
My doctor just called me to do an anxiety.
It's time for Dave's Detox. Really trying to get that spaghetti. Nice. Kicking up the dust. What? It just lays there like I meant to do it. Oh. Getting those fish were a bad idea. Nice. That is the best sneeze I've ever heard. It's like, yoink, give it to me.
Open the door or I'm gonna throw rocks through your window.
Nice. Jeez. Aw. Oh, very cool. That dog loves water. Nope. This dog does not. Nice. Oh, that's kind of creepy. All right, well. Well, that was a good detox today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around, and tell your friends about Idle Hands. It would help grow the channel and bring more joy to the world. All right. Well, hey, listen, until the next episode, have a great day. Stay safe. Know that you are loved and appreciated, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.